Hello everyone and welcome to SSB Crack Exams. I'm Heyman and now we are going to discuss about how to apply for the UPSC Central Armed Police Forces, the Assistant Commandant's written examination. Union Public Service Commission has published the official notification of the CAPF exam for 2020 Assistant Commandants. Eligible and interested candidates can apply for the UPSC CAPF 2020 exam from 18th of August 2020 till 7th of September 2020. We have already posted the same information also in our blog. If you scroll down to the blog, you can get all the details regarding the CAPF notification and everything in a very detailed way. I want to reiterate all the sources as per the information that is given by the UPSC and as per the official notification. It was released on August of 18, 2020 and the online application will begin on the same day. While coming towards the last date of the application, it would be of around September 7th of 2020. That means evening 6 o'clock, that means 6 p.m. of the September 7th of 2020, all the applications receiving will be stopped and the written exam of the CAPF Assistant Commandants will be conducted on December of 28th, 2020, wherein which you will receive the admit card 3 weeks before this exam day, that means in the month of November 2020. The written exam result will be declared and with everything will be notified from our website and also from the UPSC website also. So without wasting any time, we will go through and we will have to apply for this examination. Simply, we have to go through the UPSC website, which is known as the upsc.gov.in, wherein which you can also get a very detailed examination notification. If you click on the notification, it redirects you to the complete notification page. Okay. Now, when you go to the notification page, you can click on the link that is mentioned there, wherein which you can directly go and apply for the examination. For those who really want to read the complete notification, here the documents is given. Click on the documents. And once you go through the document, the complete document will be given in a very detailed and in a very particular way. People who are applying for the Central Armed Police Forces are also applying. Those people who are recommended through the CAPF examination and also if they qualify the personality test and also the physical test, they will be recruited into the various important paramilitary forces of India that include the Border Security Force, the Central Reserve Police Force, the Central Industrial Security Forces, the Indo-Tibetan Border Police and Sashastra Seema Bal. All of these 5 most important paramilitary forces are those areas wherein which you might get inducted, any one of them, and there are in this particular year around 209 vacancies. Now we'll directly go and apply for this examination. You can see here all of these are examinations that are open from the UPSC site to apply. I have already taught you about how to apply for the CDS2 Combined Defense Services Examination 2. Those people who want to apply and who are very much interested to join the Indian Army, Navy and Air Force, they can go and apply for the Combined Defense Services Examination. The link towards applying the CDS examination will be given in the description. Going through the Central Armed Police Forces, simply we will have to click on the Part 1 registration and then we will go through the Part 2 registration. Please remember, if you complete only Part 1 registration, and if you did not complete the Part 2 registration, then your application will be declared incomplete and invalid. You will not get any admit card to write your examination. It is compulsory and mandatory for you to complete both the parts, and only when Part 1 and Part 2 registrations are completely done, only then your eligibility for the examination to go and write for the examination is done and declared. We'll simply click on Part 1 of the form, wherein which you will get redirected to the important instructions to fill in the online application form. Here we have to go through all the important instructions that are given here. As per these instructions, any important question that is asked in the application that is marked with the asterisk sign, those questions we have to completely fill in compulsorily, and then we have to make sure the last date details are also given here. That means September 7th of 2020, evening 6 p.m. all the applications will be stopped and UPSC will not receive any more applications. So that is the last time and moment. Going through in very detailed way, application form will be available in both English and Hindi language, and the filling of online application will be consisting of 2 parts, wherein which both the parts must be compulsorily done. Part 2 registration will consist of around payment details. After you pay, then you will have to upload your photograph, signature and photo identity card document. Then we have to select our examination center, and finally we have to agree towards the declaration. Regarding the scan photograph and also the important signature, the scan photograph should be in JPG format only, not JPEG or PNG format. It is only JPG format and this must be uploaded first. The digital size of the file should not exceed 300 kilobytes and should not be less than 20 kilobytes. I repeat, whatever file you're uploading, that particular picture should not be less than 20 kilobytes. It should not be greater than 300 kilobytes. If you go through the pixel resolution, it should be around 350 by 350 pixels width by height minimum and 1000 by 1000 pixels width by height maximum. Okay, and the bit depth of the image file should be around 24 bit. The same instructions would be also for the photograph also. Understanding? So the same instructions will be used for your photograph uploading, the soft copy of your photograph and also the soft copy of your signature. Next, we have to always upload our photo identity card document. The photo identity card document will be in the PDF format only. Agreeable photo identity cards include your PAN card, your Aadhaar card, your passport, driving license, etc. So whichever important photo identity card that you are submitting here through online, it is mandatory for you to carry the same original photo ID card at the examination center also. If in case you have written, while you applying, you have written about the Aadhaar card as your photo ID card, and when you are not able to take the Aadhaar card, then you will not be entered into the examination hall. It would be very problematic issue there, so you should be very careful. And you can also pay the application costs around 200 rupees. So you can pay this online. It is very simple, by through credit or debit card and also by net banking facility of any banks or by cash challan. Those who want to pay through cash, that means through offline mode, they should take a printout of the challan generated online after the completion of registration. Then you have to go to the nearest SBI branch for depositing the fee after 24 hours of the generation of challan. Pay by cash mode option will be deactivated at 23.59 hours of 6/9/2020, that is one day before the closing date. That means those who are applying for this examination through offline mode, for them the last date is of 6th of September 2020, and those who are applying through online mode, then for them, those who are paying through online mode, then for them the last date would be 7th of September 2020. So these are very important points that we have to remember. And any of those who are exempted from payment of fee can skip all these steps from 14 to 16 and also provide the photo identity card number and upload the copy of the same in online application form, and remember to carry it at the time of the personality test or the examination at the venue. On successful completion of your complete application, an auto-generated email message will be sent to both your registered email ID and also to your phone number. In case email is not received by you, you have to please check and ensure that the submission of part 2 of the application has been made by you or not. Okay, so if you want to download all of these instructions, you can click on these detailed instructions and download, but now I'm simply refraining from downloading them and I'm clicking on yes. Once you click on yes, you will start your registration and you have to fill up all your details. You will fill your name and all the important details that is mentioned here. Once you fill up all the important details, then we will click on continue. Then it will ask you about the age relaxation. I'm simply clicking on no, and then I will click on continue. And then I have to upload my photo identity card, that is very important, that is mentioned here. And then I have to mention about the medium of examination for essay component of the paper 2 here. And if you're an ex-serviceman, then you will click on yes. If no, you will click on no. Do you finally selected or recommended an earlier examination to the post of assistant commandants? If yes, you will click on yes. If no, you will click on no. Then you will click on continue. It will show you about the completion of the part 1 registration. You will simply write after checking all the important details. If you ensure that all of these details are correct as per your own consent, then you can simply fill up the random image. That means you have to write out the captcha that is mentioned here, and you can simply click on I agree. If in case you find out if there is any problem that is mentioned in this particular application, you can simply click on update, go to that particular important one and you can update. So here I am writing the captcha and I am clicking on I agree. Now it will warn me that once you agree, no changes will be permissible in part 1 registration of your application. I will click on OK. After that, if I have to print the slip that is mentioned here, so that the part 1 registration has been successfully done, I'll click on save. Saved. Then I'll directly go to the part 2 registration. After completing your part 1 registration, you will get a registration ID because you have downloaded the registration slip of the part 1 registration. Please note down the registration ID and you have to copy the same registration ID that is mentioned there, and then you will again rewrite the date of birth that is you have mentioned in the part 1 registration. Complete writing the captcha and click on submit. After that, you will be redirected to the payment gateway. Here I want to pay through an online payment, so I will click on pay by card and I'll click on continue. Those who want to pay through offline, they can go and click on the e-challan mode. Then they can print out that e-challan, and then you have to go to the complete SBI branch. So here I have to write down the details of the bank details, and then I will click on proceed. After writing all the important details, click on proceed. I will enter the OTP and then I will click on submit. After completing the payment, it will show me that the transaction status has been captured and will give a new transaction ID towards me that I have paid the examination fee through online. And then I will click on continue. Now comes the most important part. You have to upload your scanned photograph and your signature. You will click on the important files and you will upload all the important documents that are mentioned. Then you will upload the signature. And then comes the scan photo identity card document, which should be always in the PDF format. Then you will click on the option known as upload image. You will check all the details are correct or not, and then you will click on continue. You should again type your registration ID, then your date of birth, and click on submit. That clearly shows that my photo identity card documents have also been uploaded, and then I will click on continue. I'll again rewrite my Aadhaar number. Once I write the correct Aadhaar number, then it will show that my Aadhaar number is verified. Then I will click on the examination center. I'll scroll down and then I'll click on the option that is mentioned here. I have read the declaration and I agree. So you click on this green option. With this, everything regarding your application for the CAPF AC examination has been completely successfully done, and it will show to you that you have successfully completed your application. Okay, you will simply click on view or print the application, and every time when you're trying to open up with your application, it will ask to give all the details so that it will be very secure on their side also to provide you the correct detailed information. That shows the completed application form. You will simply scroll down, you will check everything is correct, and you can simply click on print preview. Scroll down and click on this print button that is mentioned down, and that is how your application for the CAPF AC examination looks. Click on save and save in whatever area that you want to save. With this, you have completely successfully completed your application for the Central Armed Police Forces Assistant Commandant's examination. For more content and authentic information about the examination and the detailed study procedure, you can visit our website, and I highly recommend you to download our Android app from Google Play Store. We dream to fulfill your dreams. Always stay motivated, work smart, and Jai Hind.